Life after death. Okay, let's just stop with the nonsense, stop with the silly stuff. I just want to say that you Bayern fans, man, everything I've been seeing on Twitter is just so negative. Why you have to be so negative? Bayern to Mainz to, let's talk about it. I've rewatched the game. And I wasn't even supposed to make a video. God damn, what happened to my voice, man? Dude. I spoke to my friend. I was like, I don't even know what to say. Before that happened, Lineker had a good game. We were leading 1-0. My friend said, yo, are you going to make a video about this? And I was like, what's there to make a video about? Everything is literally, we're playing correct. I'm seeing we're dominating the ball. Everything that was expected from us, we were doing. So I was like, what am I going to do? Re-say what everyone was thinking? No, I'm not gonna say anything. But then they scored on a set piece. What am I gonna say? Of course, Bayern Munich have been conceding set pieces. I saw a tweet actually. It was like 63% of the goals we have conceded this year has been from set pieces. This is diabolical, guys. How? We have to sort out that set piece thing. But I think it's something that everyone knows and we have spoken about for a couple of months now. So I don't need to like keep repeating myself so many times. So I just want to speak a little bit about the team in itself. I want to speak about Goretzka is actually leaving. Breaking news. Goretzka might be leaving Bayern Munich. I don't know if that's the case. He deleted everything. Kind of weird, but I did see that he didn't delete one of his Insta posts where it was like a Bayern post or like he had on a Bayern training jersey or vest. I don't know if that's even the case. Let me double check. Yeah, this one from 2023. He didn't delete that one, so maybe I don't know, man. Maybe he's just in his feelings right now because everyone is hating on him, and I have also previously mentioned his role. I think on the previous video, I mentioned his role for the Bayern Munich team. So I'm not even going to hate on him. You feel me? I don't even hate on him no more. You know, every time I see him on the team sheet, I know how company is deploying him. I don't even care. But now, you know, back in 2022, 2021, I saw the way he played. And I was like, you know what? This guy looks mad familiar as McTominay. Because I play, you know, you see me, I am a very, very football addict. I watch every single game. And I've been watching United games week in, week out for the past, I would say, I haven't missed a game for like maybe 12 years now. Something along those lines. I haven't missed a single game. I've watched every single game they have played. I watched them play against Huddersfield. I've watched them play against, I don't even know, man. I've seen them lose the most diabolical games. I mean, for instance, Grimsby Town. Who thought United would lose against Grimsby Town? But I was there. I was watching them. I was a little bit, you know, angry. I've made some videos about United because I have that little connection with Manchester United from early. As a young kid, it was low-key the first team I technically supported. But that's because that was the first team I was exposed to. So yeah, I think I just have a lot of love for United, or there's like a, you know, I have a soft spot for them. But anyway, you know, I've been watching McTominay I've watched McTominay for the past maybe 10 years now. I think he started playing, not 10 years, that's a little bit wrong, but like since 2017. I think I've been watching him since 2017, you know. And the guy plays the same as him. You know, if he is in front of our midfield, what he normally does is, you know, if he knows we've given the ball to the defender. Let me give you guys some football analysis right now. So the defender has the ball, right? And as a midfielder, what you're trying to do, your role as a midfielder is to get open, get the ball, turn around and carry it. But what McTominay used to do was always hide behind the other opponent and always say, give me the ball, give me the ball. Of course, I'm not going to pass it to you because you're behind the midfielder or the other player and you're hiding, bro. So I can't give you the ball. So we always just give it to the next one, or give a side pass, give it to the left back, the right back. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't give it to McTominay. He was always hiding behind a player. And when it came to, even when he got the ball, okay, fine. Now he's open, you give him the ball. So now he's here, he got the ball, right? He has the ball. What he does is not turn and keep carrying it. What he does straight away is either give it back, give a side pass to Fred, give a long ball to whoever was on the left back, maybe give a pass to Wan-Bissaka who was on the right, or just, I don't even know. I've never seen him play forward. Sometimes give it to Pogba. Pogba does something and does his magic. So that's exactly the way Goretzka has been playing since 2022, and I was on to him. 2022. I remember I stated to my friends, this guy is very similar to McTominay. He's just more buff. But now people are realizing, they're understanding what I was saying, and I don't feel that satisfied with people turning on him now, because I see his role now in the football game. In the football team, as an institution, I see his role. His role is not to carry the ball. His role is to be the extra man on the midfield where he can body people, the physicality. He's there for the physicality. You know, for instance, against a team as Mainz, you want a little bit of dominance. So, and you know they're going to be playing low block, so we're going to have the ball all the time anyway. So you want a guy that is physical, that can box crash, don't really care about getting the ball, receiving the ball. If he gets the ball, side passes straight away. And we saw that in the game. When you got the ball, side pass. Straight away, give it back. And I think that's something Company has instructed him to do. And he's playing to his strength. Because if you see at McTominay now, he loves to get the ball in the third half of the midfield. I watch Napoli games as well. So you always see that McTominay loves to get the ball when he's not in his midfield, on his side of the on the pitch, like the team side. So if he's on the third side of the pitch, or third attacking side of the pitch, he wants the ball because then he can attack, he's more comfortable. But the minute he's behind the midfield line and he's on his side, he doesn't want to get the ball because he's afraid of losing it. I don't know what it is, anxiety, and I don't even know. But McTominay and Goretzka, they're quite similar. So if McTominay and Goretzka switched places, they would still play the same way. And Goretzka will maybe be a man of the match, player of the season. I don't even know, maybe carry Napoli to a Scudetto. I don't know. But anyway, it's a little bit sad the way he's leaving. I've always wanted him gone. My tweets have been horrible against him. But I have changed ever since Company came in. I've realized and understood what Company is trying to do with Goretzka. So Goretzka, man, if you're ever watching this video, I just want to say that, bro. I love you as a player. I appreciate everything you've done for us. You've won us a Champions League. You have won us titles. We have won everything with you. So I appreciate you for being with us. If you're leaving, if you're not, I'm happy to have you as well. You know, and if Kobe is coming, then of course the door is that way. But anyway, I think there's not too much to say about this game. Company managed a perfect game. It was, of course, unfortunately a 2-2 result. We barely got away. We escaped it by, getting a penalty in the last 10 minutes of the game. Harry Kane scored. Of course, it was a penalty. Of course, he always scores. But yeah, Gnabry misses 4-3 chances that are like back to back. And then we literally concede from one of his misses. He misses a shot. They literally counter us. And we concede. Stanisic, of course, it was the blame for that, but I don't want to put too much blame on him. Ito didn't really miss a foot. He was playing good. He played like he hasn't, he looked like he was a little bit rusty, but you can't blame him. This is supposed to be a game that was supposed to be a comfy win. And you can even see from the stats, we were supposed to be leading with 4 goals anyway, so I'm not even complaining. We had the ball like 80% of the time. They shot 3 times maybe, and they scored 2 of them. They had like an XG of 0.8 something. I can't even hate. It was just a very unlucky day at the job. I'm not even gonna say too much about it. I've rewatched the game and I was like, there's not really anything that can be fixed here, corrected. Okay, sure, maybe you have another midfielder instead of Goretzka that would actually carry the ball, but what's the point, because we were already having the ball. So I don't really understand why or why there's so much criticism Bayern Munich fans are giving to company right now for drawing against Mainz. Of course, every team has that. I mean, literally, Arsenal barely scraped a win against Wolves, and Wolves are having a horrible game. Does that mean Arsenal are shit now? No, it was just a bad day at the office. And of course, we were actually playing better than the way Arsenal played. Arsenal were leaky in the defense. They were open in the midfield, and they didn't even bury any of their chances. While we, on the other hand, were actually solid defensively. We were carrying the ball. Midfield wasn't open, and we had a lot of chances. We just didn't bury them. Gnabry could have scored a couple. Jackson had a nice kind of a chance, 1v1. You can't even hate. And Leonard Carr, man of the match. Yeah, sure. I give it to him. He's young. He deserves it. So yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? Comment down below if you guys think that there's something I'm missing. There's something I'm not seeing with the game. Because honestly, I will not blame anything on company. He started the team I would have started if I was the manager, and the way they played is exactly what I would have expected from my team to play. So I can't even complain or give any faults to anyone. But yeah, maybe you guys have some other other ideas and other stuff to say. So put that in the comment, man. Let me know. Yeah, let me know. Maybe you have better credentials than me. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you a lot in the next game week. Maybe I will put another video out in the middle of the week. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you a lot in the next one, and peace.